it, then drop them drawers. I know what you want. I ask myself, is this shit real? I contemplate about how I feel, but you make it way too hard to think.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? And welcome to another episode of DDTS, episode 352. I'm back with another video for y'all today. I'm either with episode 352 or 353, it's one of them. But welcome back to another episode, y'all, today. Good morning, happy Monday. It is 9:24 in the morning, and I have my coffee, which is on the side of me, in a Burger King cup. Don't judge me, don't clock me. I'm here, y'all. I'm here. Today's video is gonna be about. I'm gonna talk about different topics. Different topics. A little of my personal life. This and that, the third. I may recap on my weekend. And I'm probably going to talk about long distance relationships, like why they're not legit, why they're not 100. Like, you know, long distance relationships, they can work for people. Some long distance relationships, they work for people. Some of them don't. But I'm going to tell you from my experience why a long distance relationship is probably not 100 for everybody, and it's not for everybody. And I'm basically going to tell you the experiences that I had with long distance relationship, and basically tell you why. Like, you know, I will say this though, I am on the market again. You know, I don't know if I told y'all, but I was in a happy place at a point in time, but you know, things didn't work out how I intended it to work out. But you know, that's the perks of being in a long distance relationship, and that's the perks when you know, when you don't move in silence. So that's why I think some people say you should move in silence, and I really agree. But if you like this type of content, hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell, so you get notified when I have a video uploaded. Be sure to hit that notification bell so you can get notified. And you know, I had a wonderful weekend, I will say that I had a wonderful weekend. I enjoyed myself. I opened up a little bit. I didn't meet nobody while I was out this weekend. I didn't meet anybody, but you know, I will say this on Facebook dating. You know, I'm kind of iffy about Facebook dating, but so far so good. You know, I've met some really cool people, you know, to communicate with, to text, you know, to get to know. But I'm gonna ask y'all something. If y'all can, put y'all answer down in the comments. You know, can a person that's in one state be friends with another person that's in another state, even though that they don't get to meet? Do y'all think that that's wasting time, or do y'all think that that's good communication as well? And like, I feel like if you're on the same page, if you are, you know, if you have a good connection, if you're on the same page, if you have a good connection, do y'all think a person from one state can be friends with another person that's in another state, and they probably don't ever get to meet? But let's say in the future they get to meet. But do y'all think that's a good idea? Do y'all think that's a good thing, of communicating with a person that's in another state, and you're in another state or country? Do y'all think that's a waste of time, or do y'all think, I don't know, like, you can do what you do as long as you communicating, vibing good, communication, connection? What do y'all think about that? I just wanted to ask y'all that. We're getting started on this video, so yeah, I just wanted to ask y'all. Yep, I got my Burger King cup because it's still good. I washed it out real good. and I'm having me some coffee in it because I did not feel like finding me no coffee cup this morning. But yes, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna tell y'all why, why long distance relationships is 50-50 with me, why I probably will not get involved with somebody in a long distance relationship as well. But first, when I said and asked y'all and put it down in the comment, do y'all think it's a good idea to connect with people that's in another state or country? Like, can y'all be friends with a person that's in another state or country? Text and everything, video chat, and y'all don't get to meet right away, or better yet, y'all don't get to meet at all. Do y'all think it's a waste of time? Because the reason I wanted to ask y'all is because I've met someone, off of Facebook dating. No, I'm not dating. I'm not dating anytime soon. I'm not dating. I'd rather just do what I'm doing now, focusing on my YouTube and talk to people here and there. And hey, if it's meant for me to stay single, then I will stay single. And that's probably what works best for me. If it's meant for me to stay single, then I'll stay single, This and that, the third. It really does not matter to me now because I'll be 30. I will be 30 years old on February the 17th, 2025. If it's meant for me to stay single, then hey, I'll stay single. I'd rather date my YouTube before I'd rather get myself back in another situation that my hopes be up, then my heart will be going over here and over there, broken into 1,000 pieces. I don't need that. Don't nobody need that. So that's why I asked, what do y'all think? Because I met this person off of Facebook dating Friday before I went out of town. No, we have not met. He's in another country. I know it's crazy, right? He's in another country, and he speaks English and Dutch, which I think is amazing because you get the best of both worlds. You get to learn something different every day. And I know how some people's eels with foreigners and countries like that in different languages. But you know what? It's like, I look at it like this. I like, hey, I'm single. I'm not with anybody. I'm myself. It ain't nothing wrong with having a communication with a person, with a friend, getting to know different peoples around the world. I know some people might be iffy, and I know some people are like, blah. But hey, I like meeting different peoples around the world, Even though I don't get to meet them face to face, I still like to communicate with them. As long as they don't ask me for no money, as long as they don't ask me for no gift cards, no food, nothing, we good. But you know what? This person that I genuinely met is one of the greatest, one of the most respectfulest, has been down to earth ever since then. And it's been wonderful. We shared our experiences, what we've been through when it comes to dating, meeting peoples, what we've been through, just, communicating stuff like that. Nothing else, nothing more. Because I'm not really looking for nothing more. I'm comfortable where I'm at because I ain't been long, got out of a distance situation, a long distance a relationship situation, and I'm not trying to go back there. That situation and experience that I just went through, I don't think I would ever go back through that situation again. But I will say this, I'm not mad at the other person. I have moved on forward. We are grown. I'm not going back to that person. I'm not going back through that experience again. I'd rather not. But I will say, I'm guessing we on good terms. I'm guessing. I don't care if we is or not. But at the end of the day, we are both grown. We are all grown. We make our own decisions. And it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta suck it up and be an adult, be a grown person, be a man, be a woman about it. So hey, it is what it is. But I will say this person that I've met is from, I guess it's Samoro. I guess it's Samoro, Samora, whatever it was called. I don't want to get it wrong. He has social medias. I gotta once I edit it, I will let y'all know where is he's from. But he's very, very nice. No, we're not dating, and we're not planning on to. We're just gonna have a friendship, best friends, someone to communicate with. Because I'm not doing no long distance. But that's why I was saying, what do y'all think? Do y'all think it's cool to communicate with someone that's in another country, another state, as long as y'all have good connection, good vibes, and everything, and y'all can relate to what they're saying? Yeah. And speaking of foreign languages, I'm not saying it's a foreign language, but I think it's a second language or first language. Spanish, Espanol. I don't know if anybody that speaks Spanish is watching this. I got a question for all of y'all. I got a question for everybody that's watching this. But recently, I've matched up with somebody on Facebook dating, who is of Spanish descent, Hispanic, and they greeted me first. They text me first with something in Spanish. So what I did respectfully, I matched their energy. Respectfully. I downloaded the Google Translator and I started translating it from Spanish to English, so I know what they were saying. So after I translated it from Spanish to English, after I found out what it was in English, I ended up responding back in Spanish and sending it back to the person that didn't speak English. I sent it back to them that couldn't speak English in Spanish of what I said in English. My response that was in English to Spanish to them so they could understand. But my question is, what do y'all think about that? I kind of enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it because, it's good to learn different things. You can teach people's different things. I enjoyed doing it. It wasn't because the person was good looking. Yes, the person was good looking. Very amazing, wonderful skin, this and that, the third. It wasn't because they were good looking. It's because I like to give people opportunity. I really feel like this. If you give me good energy, and if you match with me, you give me good energy, a good vibe, a good connection. Hey, if we can't get to know each other as, dating wise, hey, let's just be friends. Let's just connect. Hey, if we don't get to meet, that's fine. As long as we get the video chat, connect, this and that, the third. Unless, that other person gets tired of me and probably find someone to date, which I ain't got no problem with that, Hey, because in my experience, dating this day and age in the LGBTQ community and in the I'm gonna say in any community, the straight community and all, it's not believable anymore. It's not believable anymore. It's not real. It's all about sex. It's all about getting the goods, getting the goodies, trying to make themselves feel good, and you won't hear back from them. Like, the problem is in the LGBTQ community, and the problem is in the straight community or which community that you serve, a bunch of people don't want to put the effort in and connect and match the energy when trying to get to know somebody. I'm just being honest. And, I'm not saying I experienced that in the situation I was in with the long distance, but it was good for a great amount of time. But I will say this, after we didn't get to do what we was going to do, which was meet, I kind of felt like the connection was gone, the energy was gone, the same vibe wasn't the same anymore. You know, I tried to keep it together. I'm not gonna say I wasn't part of the problem, because, you know, I do take accountability if I was wrong in the situation. Like, notified I should have notified peoples ahead of time. I admit that. I take great responsibility and accountability for that. But it's like, when you tell me, when you first when you tell me one thing, like, yes, we have a connection, we have love, we have a lot in common. When you tell me that in the beginning, I'm like, wow, I'm so happy to hear that. And then again, you know, when it gets sour, when, you know, when you think things is going to work out, when it doesn't, then you be like, you really feel like we never had a connection or anything coming. Like, so what does this mean? Like, was it a lie? Um, was it to get my hopes up? Like, just because you are well experienced, and just because you've been in this relationship, or married, or this and the third, that does not give you, that does not give a person the right to try to play with your feelings, because they've been through the pain thousands of times. That doesn't give them or any person the right to try to spread that pain onto you, and you ain't never had the experience that the other person has had. You know what I'm saying? But I will say this, I'm not disrespecting nor dragging, but I will say this, I've learned a lot from this person. I'm going to call this person, because I am not going to be petty. I'm not going to be petty, nor shady, or messy for once. I'm going to call this person anonymous person. Anonymous person or unknown person, but I'm going to call this person anonymous person. So this anonymous person, was my friend, and it kind of hurt. I ain't going to tell you no lie. It hurted me. It hurt. But at the same time, you keep learning and learning and learning from your experience that you go through with a person. Like, they can tell you that they care, that they cool with you, that they like you, that you good. They tell you nice things in the beginning, but down the line, when it doesn't get their way, or when they feel some type of way, or when somebody gets in their ear, it's kind of like they have this different change, this different demeanor. Like, I really feel like, if you are a grown individual and a grown person, you have the right to follow your own mind, not nobody else's. But I will say, both of our parties on our ends kind of was not happy, didn't want us to, connect or see each other, for different reasons, you know but it was just a lot. But at the end, I'm kind of like, maybe it was a good thing I didn't go, because I kind of had doubts. I kind of had because I got trust issues, and a lot of that stuff kept flaring up, and I've never been in that situation. I was so excited to go, like, I was packed and everything, I was, ready. But, I guess things happen for a reason. But, it is what it is, and it's gone. I just wanted to get this off my chest, because when 2025 come, I'm not bringing nothing that happened in 2024 with me. But what I will say, in 2025, I'm gonna strive even more with my YouTube. Start fresh, start new, start over. Because 2025, I will be 30 years old in February, and I don't want nothing to hold me down, nothing to stop me, nothing from 2024. It's gonna break me. It's gonna stop me from manifesting and being bigger and better in 2025, if I may say that. So yeah. But yeah, I communicate with people that speak Spanish. You know, I communicate with people that speak Spanish and stuff like that because hey, I match their energy. Hey, if you communicate with me Spanish, thank goodness for Google Translator. You know, I like meeting new peoples, you know, and connecting with them, getting to know them, communicate, you know, talk and stuff like that. Whatever it is, it is. But you know, because I always been that type of person. But I ain't gonna say that I didn't watch out for the lines, for the red flags, because if I knew then what I knew now, it was like, wow, I could have stopped a lot of this. But now I know, like, when you get older, you just learn about a bunch of stuff. But I would tell y'all something. If it wasn't for my friends that I have now, y'all know who y'all is. If it wasn't for my friends that I have now, I wouldn't have made it to where I am today. And if it wasn't for the good Lord, and if it wasn't for God, and if it wasn't for some of my family members, I wouldn't have made it to where I am now. So I just want to say thank you. And if it wasn't for my lovely mother who is in heaven watching over me, I wouldn't have made it. So I really want to thank each and every one of y'all. So I wanted to ask y'all this, like, what do y'all think about communicating with a person that's of another country, language, state? What do y'all think about that? Hey y'all, I'm back. My thing had cut off. I had pushed the button by mistake and it cut it off. But I still got this other video saved. But what do y'all think about being friends with somebody that's of another state, that's of another country, another language? You know, what do y'all think? Like, if y'all don't get to meet and y'all connect real well, and if they don't ask you for anything, what do y'all feel about that? Do y'all feel like it's a good idea? Do y'all think it's good to connect with different peoples of other, perspectives? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. But yeah. So now I want to talk about what I saw this morning. Well, first I'm going to talk about what I saw yesterday. So I saw this video of Wendy Williams. She was out, and let me tell y'all, she was out, and she looked amazing to me. She looked amazing. She looked like she was in good spirits. People were saying, how you doing? How you doing? And she was like repeating it and stuff. And she looked it so wonderful. It was good to see Wendy Williams out, despite of the things that, that has been circulating, and, what she has been going through with, her dementia and her health and the disability that she has. I'm not going to say it's a disability, but, it was a lot, and it was good to see her. I was so happy, and like she was in good spirits. I think she was out getting some lobster or something. She was out getting some lobster or something. Some lobster and some shrimp and other stuff like that. And it was so wonderful seeing Wendy, because it really brought back so many memories of when she was on TV. You can check the video out on Neighborhood Talks. It should be up still on Neighborhood Talks on Instagram. Shout out to Neighborhood Talks. It should still be on there for y'all can see a little clip of the video. But it was so amazing just seeing Wendy and knowing that, she was in good spirits. And I truly loved it, and I truly enjoyed it, just seeing her. So I will continue to update y'all on if I hear anything else on Wendy Williams. But I will say this before I end up off this topic: investigate that Guardian, because something is not right. They need to do some more investigating, in my opinion. I'm just saying, allegedly. So that's it on that one. Now, this is the last topic. Now, the last topic I want to talk about with this is Chris Rock. I want to say something so bad, but you know what? But I'm gonna say it. He ain't nothing but a damn clown and coon too. It wouldn't surprise me if he had his head up, had his head up the damn prison ass as well. So I'm gonna tell you what I saw on Chris Rock this morning. So I guess he was doing a stand up. And on the stand up, he was doing like the joke about the death, like the unaliving of the United Healthcare CEO, Brian Thompson, and what Luigi done, unalived him, killed him, this and that, the third. And Chris Rock response was, it was something like, um, the United Healthcare worker didn't deserve that. He had a family, this and that, the third. But that's what peoples that sell drugs or be on drugs get, or something like that. Something he said. You can look up Chris Rock, and you can look up what was it again? Neighborhood Talks again, because they had that same thing up. They had it on Neighborhood Talks, something like what Chris Rock said. And then I went to the comments like, this is alleged now, this is alleged, but y'all can go on Neighborhood Talks. And I'm going to say this, if this is true, because I seen it, if this is true, Chris Rock basically has not learned his lesson from the Will Smith situation. And I did a video on Chris Rock and the Will Smith situation when Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars because of what he said about Jada and all this and that, the third. And a bunch of peoples was like, making Will to be the bad person and be the villain. And Will Smith, in my opinion, he had a hard time. He went through hell trying to get his career back on track because of that situation. Like, it was said that he was banned from the Oscars for 10 years after he did that. But the thing was, in my opinion, joke or not, Chris Rock shouldn't have went that far. If I may say this and that, the third. But Chris Rock brought that on himself. I don't feel bad for Chris Rock. I didn't feel bad for him. I don't. At the end of the day, I'm gonna stand with Will Smith. And for the people saying that ain't how black people act, we ain't supposed to act like this. We ain't supposed to act like that. Well, let me tell you something. You don't come for nobody's wife or husband or spouse in that manner, in that type of way. Because who in their right mind is going to let you disrespect their wife or their husband? I'm going to say this. I ain't going to say Jada deserved it. I ain't going to say she didn't deserve it. I'm not going to say she deserved it. But at the same time, you do not do that to nobody's husband or wife. Better yet, this and that, the third. You know what I'm saying? Because there's boundaries when you are married. When you are married to someone, and if somebody talk about your husband, your wife, or your kids, I know from then and there, that's off limits. And there's a boundary you do not cross. So, in my opinion, Chris Rock, he hasn't learned this lesson. And in my opinion is this: Chris Rock, he ain't nothing but an old coon. And he's nothing but he ain't nothing but the white tees comedian. Cause he ain't the blacks comedian to me. He is not the blacks comedian. He is not the blacks comedian. He's the white tees comedian. Because in case you didn't know, a while back, years ago, Chris Rock let someone of the white tee community say the N-word. And he was laughing. If I got it correctly, allegedly, he let some person of the white tee community say the N-word. And he would just laugh and this and that, the third. And I'm like, wait a minute now. So you are letting this person say the N-word, and you're not going to say nothing. You're just going to sit there and laugh and not do anything. I don't know. It's alleged. But I think I talked about it in my other video. And it's like, wow. You didn't want to slap them. You didn't want to didn't want to get on their case, but you know, get on Jada's. But you know what? It is what it is. I don't know. It's all alleged. But that's all I'm gonna say about that. And that's all the topics I got right now. But I think that's it. So that will be all for my video for today, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will be back with another video as soon as possible. I hope y'all enjoyed. I will probably be doing some shorts. I will probably be doing some reaction videos soon. I'm going to go in here and finish the playlist. I got 2 playlists done. I got Miss Nikki's blogs playlist done, and I got Mr. Michael Cujo's MNTV's Michael Cujo's videos done. I'm gonna go up in here. I'm probably start on albums, ladies, and then probably summertimes, and then cooking with conversations, and then so on and so on. I have got to get these playlists done because I will not feel right if I don't get all these playlists done, because I'm trying to, you know, do my part and support in the group and for the new members that we have. But I'm gonna eventually get it done. I don't know when they're due. I don't know when the playlists are going to have to be done, but I'm going to eventually get it done. If I have to take breaks, I will take breaks, but get back to it. But yeah. But I really want to thank each and every one of y'all for watching my video for today. I didn't get to, oh yeah, another thing. I didn't get to, you know, for the ones that do live videos, I've been wanting to come into y'all lives, but it's everything has been heroic. I would say heroic. Please. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. I'm back, y'all. But yeah, I've been trying to come into people's lives that, you know, that I'm subscribed to, and that subscribe to me. If I don't come into y'all lives or anything like that, don't take it personal. It's just that, you know, I be having so much on my plate, but I will take the time and I will drop in for about 5 or 10 minutes if that's okay. Because I usually been doing that. I haven't even done my own live and like, ooh, y'all, why didn't y'all tell me I was so close to the damn camera? But I have not done my live. I have not done a live in about a month or so, I don't believe. But I will do one soon. Probably when I get to the 300, probably when I get to the 400 mark, to my other season. But yeah, but I'm gonna continue to support. You know, I'm gonna continue to support, do my best, catch up on videos and this and that, the third. But y'all know how I do, because I will drop in, support, comment, watch. That's what I do. But that's gonna be my video for today, y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe. I really want to say thank y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will be back with another video as soon as possible. Forgive me for the camera movements. Y'all have a wonderful Monday and stay safe, and love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all. Love you. Bye bye.